how you can find meaning in your life. Are you looking for meaning? Are you searching for meaning? If you are, make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to be talking about man's search for meaning and how we can apply those things to our life and what we can extract to essentially make our lives better. So if you're looking for a better life, make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. If not, I'll catch you next time. Alright guys, let's get into this. Hey guys, right, so I've just watched Preston North End play, and they won 2-0, which I predicted, which is great. And I'm just going on a walk. Now, this is basically a walk that I do when I'm in Preston, and I'm essentially starting to do it every day now. So the idea is, I'll go to the gym in the morning, then I'll go on my walk in the evening, and my walk is essentially just a loop of this straight in Preston. I go up one side, come down the other, and I've essentially been noticing things change for the last 2 years. And I really like it. It's a great little grounding habit for me. Anyway, one of the books that I've just finished listening to is Man's Search for Meaning, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit more detail. And I'm going to break this off into a separate video as well. So if you want the more detailed video, make sure you check out my channel and you'll be able to see that. But essentially, it was a complete surprise to me. Man's Search for Meaning is a book about how to counter, the feeling of meaninglessness, the feeling that, what's the point, that nihilism, and it was just such an unexpected read, such a gem, really. The book is from the perspective of a psychotherapist, and the psychotherapist actually was in 4 concentration camps, and when he got out one of the concentration camps, he wrote this book, essentially. One of the quotes that he uses in the book is, if the why is big enough, you can deal with almost any how. Now, I actually thought that quote was from Simon Sinek, but it's not. It's from Friedrich Nietzsche, and he was a German philosopher. I'm going to start reading more German philosophy books to get more understanding about that. I hope it sounds okay here. And what he was talking about is how some people in the concentration camps, when their meaning went, and they lost that meaning, they die quite quickly. But one of the profound parts that he says is in logistic theory, I think it is, or psychotherapy, logotherapy. It's literally the search for meaning, which is why the book's called Man's Search for Meaning. And it essentially helps you realise that whatever is happening, no matter how bad it seems, there could be a hidden meaning to you getting over it. The worst thing in the world might have happened, but the meaning of your life could be on the other side of this. There are some similarities to Think and Grow Rich, where Napoleon Hill talks about his son with no ears and no holes in his head to listen. And that actually, rather than being a disability, became a strength and became the meaning of his life. It then talks about people whose children have died and that kind of stuff, and how, rather than it being completely pointless, life, there is like a hidden meaning that you can take out of these things. And the meaning might be what you go on to do after this. And the only way that you'll find out is by going through it, being brave enough to continue to go through it, and yeah, no, it's just truly insightful. I made a couple of notes that I actually want to mention. One was, fear brings about that which one is afraid of. So if you're really afraid of something, just stop being afraid of it, because your fear is likely to bring that thing into existence. Another quote is, live as if you're living for the second time and had acted as wrongly the first time as you're about to act now. And it says, every action is rescued from obscurity and crystallized into the past, meaning that the past is forever and set, but the future has infinite possibilities. It says that people look at things that they've lost rather than things that could have been. And this actually reminds me of a part in The Black Swan, the book, where it essentially talks about, when people die, we don't actually lose them, because everything that they were is set, it's fixed, and we only don't have the future, but we never had the future anyway, which is, I suppose, a way to really cherish the moments that we have with people, because we can more look at how great things were and what we had rather than what we lost. And honestly, Man's Search for Meaning, I'll definitely listen to it again. What a fantastic insight from a person with a great amount of experience in concentration camps, that then became a lecturer and all that kind of stuff. And I suppose, one of the main parts is, if the why is big enough, you can deal with almost anyhow. What doesn't kill you make you stronger is also from Friedrich Nietzsche. So, there's a few few songs with that at the moment. But I think it's really beautiful, because then you can be less nihilistic, less, what's the point? Because everything has point. Even death, has point. It all has meaning. And it's for us to search for that meaning and find it. And we'll only search if we don't stop looking. And I suppose that's where I'll stop talking about that. But, honest to God, $9.5. I'm giving the book 9.5 out of 10. I don't know what a perfect book would be, but this is pretty damn close as I think you could get to being a perfect book. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and if you enjoyed this little book review, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, really appreciate it.